Second crewmate Roronoa Zoro is the vice captain and the main swordsman of the Straw Hat Pirates. His goal is to become the world's greatest swordsman, a title held currently by his rival and mentor. Zoro is always on the run to train and become stronger to achieve his dream. Hey guys, welcome to Otaku Reports. I'm Khalil, and today's video is about Luffy's first mate and right-hand man, Roronoa Zoro. I hope you're all ready to join us on this journey of watching him grow from being this little kid to being the man who cut the strongest creature in the world. Hit that subscribe button and don't forget to press that bell icon to stay updated about our daily uploads of such amazing videos. Now, without further ado, let us get into the video. Born in the East Blue, Zoro took up swordsmanship pretty early on and trained in the Shimotsuru village dojo under Master Koshiru after losing to his daughter in a challenge duel. Despite losing to her as a child, Zoro was still a really hard-working and talented student. His resolve and talent could be seen as he went on to develop his own signature sword style, Santoryu, the three-sword style. A defining moment in his early life was his last duel with his then rival Kuina, the daughter of the JoJo's master, whom Zoro failed to defeat even once in their 2,000 dueling streak. On their last secret duel, Zoro lost her once again and broke into tears, saying how it sucked to lose. Even though they had made a promise, Zoro got a big hit when he got the news of untimely death of Kuina the next day. Zoro took up Kuina's sword and promised to become stronger for the both of them. This has been one of the biggest driving forces that drove Zoro to train beyond normal hard. After training for many years and improving his signature sword style, Zoro set out to the sea to find and challenge the world's greatest swordsman. Over the years, he came across many pirates and defeated them to claim their bounties, which earned him the titles like the Greatest Swordsman in East Blue and the more famous Pirate Hunter. At a point in his journey, while staying in a town with a marine base, Zoro saved Rika, a little girl, from a wolf by killing it. It's found that the wolf was the corrupt Captain Morgan's son's pet. In order to save the girl and the people around, Zoro lets Holenpo arrest him, who promises to let him go after a month. This is the point where Zoro meets his future captain, Straw Hat Luffy, who saves him from being killed and offers him to become his first mate in his journey to become the king of the pirates. One of the greatest and most epic moments that we've seen so far in the series is Zoro's fight with Mihawk. Dracula Hawkeye Mihawk is the man who holds the title of the world's greatest swordsman, the man who is Zoro's goal.
For becoming the best?
While accompanying his captain on his journey at the famous sea restaurant Baratie, Zoro has a fateful encounter with Mihawk, who happens to have followed a group of pirates to hunt them down in order to kill some boredom. This moment is special and notable for many reasons, especially his promise to Luffy after his duel with Mihawk to never lose another fight in his life again. Zoro's resolve as a man to stick by his words drives him to always outperform his circumstances. His ever-tested and firm resolve can be seen in his fights in the Fishman arc, as he continues to outdo his innately stronger opponents, despite being severely injured from his fight with Mihawk and having a high fever. With stitches and wounds running across his chest, Zoro continues to give his all and fights even after his wounds open and start bleeding. Here, Zoro faces the swordsman of the Arlong Pirates, an octopus fishman who uses 6-sword style with the sword in each of his tentacle hands. Zoro refuses to run or make an excuse and fights and defeats him, despite the odds being against him, using his special technique, Onigiri, Santori Tatsumaki. A unique play of faith in Zoro's life comes when he meets Tashigi, who's a Marine sergeant with the exact same face as his deceased childhood friend Kuna. Much to Zoro's annoyance, the girl also talks like Kuna about her bad faith of being born a girl and being weaker than men, to which Zoro shouts and gets mad at her. Later on, Tashigi finds out about Zoro's true identity as a pirate and fights him to confiscate one of Zoro's high-grade swords, Wado Ichimoji, which he receives from Kuna's father as a token of carrying her will to become the world's strongest with him. Having much higher skill than her, Zoro easily defeats her and goes away without killing her. An epic test of Zoro's spirit and swordsmanship can be seen in the Alabasta arc, as he goes to shop for 2 capable swords that he can use to take on the challenges of the new world. Zoro finds and feels the curse of the legendary cursed sword, Sandai Kitetsu, in a sword shop. Though the owner refuses to sell the sword because of its curse of everyone to ever wield it dying a horrible and mysterious death. Zoro proposes to test which one was greater, his luck or the sword's curse, and tosses the sword in the air while stretching his arm in its way down. Everyone in the shop gasps and watches in terror as the sword comes down. But instead of cutting Zoro, the sword circles around Zoro's arm and hits the floor. As a token of appreciation and acknowledgement of Zoro's skill and courage, the owner gives Zoro the cursed sword as well as his best grade sword, Yubashiri, for free. Along with being a strong combatant and despite his notorious reputation, Zoro is shown to be very caring and kind-hearted. During the Barrack Works plan to assassinate his crew members during the night, Zoro alone wakes up and challenges 100 bounty hunters all alone. His masterful growth as a swordsman is showcased as he goes on to be a one-man army against the Barrack Works' renowned bounty hunters and defeats them all. Due to his sheer strength and prowess, Mr. 8 thinks that the Marines must have got the posters wrong, and Zoro must be the captain of the crew. A big point in Zoro's strength as a swordsman came when he came across Mr. 1, Das Bones, of the Barrack Works, the man whose body was made of steel, who ate the dice fruit. In his battle against Daz, Zoro got severely and lethally injured yet refused to give up. During his final moments, he heard the breath of all things, and this leads him to finally defeating Mr. 1 and learning how to cut steel. To acknowledge his endurance and surpassing his skills, Daz complimented Zoro by asking if he plans to cut diamond necks before collapsing and getting unconscious. This moment was a huge upgrade for Zoro in improving his sword-cutting skills, as he thanked Daz for this battle that let him surpass himself and grow even stronger. Zoro is utterly loyal and respecting of his captain. He understands that a crew that loses respect for its captain is gonna not last and crumble. His obedience and following his captain's orders can be seen when Luffy orders Zoro to not fight back no matter what Bellamy and his people do. And Zoro obeys, letting the guys beat and insult him and Luffy harsh and bloody.
Zoro.
Another proof of his respect for his captain is showcased when in Water 7, Usopp leaves the crew and challenges Luffy to a duel for the ownership of Going Merry. The rest of the crew agrees that Usopp made a stupid mistake, and to get him back, to which Zoro, as the vice captain, gets mad and shuts everyone up. by telling them that no matter what, if the crew can't respect its captain, they will crumble. And despite Luffy being an idiot, he holds the title of the captain.
こんなバカでも肩書きは船長だ。いざって時にこいつを立てられねえようなやつは一味にはいねえ本。船長が威厳を失った一味は必ず崩壊する。
He further proceeds to say that if Usopp wants to join back, then he must at least come and beg for an apology. Finally, for today's video, the vice captain of the Straw Hat Pirates carries the burden of owning that title. He's ever ready to put up his life and dreams on the stake to protect his captain and the crew. It's shown throughout the series where Zoro risked his life for Luffy and his crewmates. During the crew's time on Thriller Bark, after the fierce battle with oars, as Luffy lies unconscious, Bartholomew Kuma, one of the 7 warlords of the sea, arrives. As Sanji offers to fight the warlord, knowing it might cost his life, Zoro knocks the Straw Hat's blonde chef out and offers Kuma to take his head in place of Luffy's.
一度剣豪になる男の首と思えば取って不足はねえはずだ。
Acknowledging Zoro's loyalty, Kuma extracts all the pain and wounds from Luffy that he gained throughout the fight and tells Zoro to take it in place of him. Zoro agrees and proceeds to take the pain of his captain. Similarly, during the Buster Call on Sabaody Archipelago, when Kuma proceeds to make the Straw Hat Pirates disappear, Zoro is the first one to stand against him and made to disappear, much to the crew's shock and terror. Well guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let us know about your thoughts on Zoro's best moments in the series down in the comments. See you soon again with another amazing video.